time as single men are now over, as our weekends officially have a date planned, and it is FPL. We are here, we are together, and I can tell you, I am ready to vibe. I'm ready to vibe. I'm ready to vibe against it. I am okay. Your nonsense. Forget your nonsense. But we are here, Sid. We are here to vibe as our girlfriend is finally back from her sabbatical. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
You, you,
Yeah. Yeah.
man. Hey, dog. I actually, you know what? You're right. You're right. Because all I have to say for this season,
Yes.
for this
Let's go.
opener,
Let's
in
go.
in the famous words of my favorite song, tell the
Yes.
world it's coming home. It's coming home. Let the pain wash away with all the tears of yesterday.
Yesterday. And my kingdom awaits. Yeah.
Yes, and my kingdom awaits.
Kingdom
This
awaits.
is so off tune.
Children of my mistakes, ye coming home.
Home, it's coming home.
Let's go. I agree with it. To me, like us going to Europe. We're going back to Europe. We're fine, guys. We you know, we ran out of some funds as an organization. We ran out of funds, so we couldn't go on a Europe trip this year. But you know what we did? We
What did you
saved
do?
up and we decided to go all in. We decided to go all in, and you know what? We are going with the Benjamin Button disease, and we are turning back the hands of time, and we are going back to Europe. Man United, mark my words, we are going to Europe next year. Next year we're going to Europe. There we go. I'm just saying that. That's my only. That's
guys,
that's how I'm
guys,
back.
guys, guys, guys,
Back.
guys.
I am
Can
back.
I just say? Can I just say?
Yes.
Can we
Yes.
rewind to May, our
Yes.
last stream for last season? What did I say? What did I say? I said it's great to watch United fans. The season starts, the preseason, the friendlies, all of it starts. The transfers flow. It's like when you go out on a night, and you've got your best friend there with you. And at the beginning of the night, the man is like, I'm just gonna see where it goes. I'm not looking forward. I'm not looking for anything. I'm just out here to have a good time. And like one drink happens. No, guys. I know that girl is pretty, but like it's fine. Like I'm still here. I don't want to do anything. I'm good. Now 2 drinks in, this man is starting to go like, guys, I think I met the love of my life. I think we're gonna get married. Everything's going down tonight. 3 drinks in, this man is going up to this girl finally, speaking to this girl, and do you know what happens? Do you know what happens,
happened?
Tibbs?
What happened?
Man gets hit for 6. And that is the epitome of a United fan for the last 20 years. Second year with the manager, getting the transfers flowing, and then guys, let's wait 6 months in. People will be being fired, people will be crying, people will be blaming everybody. Yo, I'm waiting. The meltdown is so sweet, dog.
Never. We are in the Amaron era, Sid. We are here.
Yeah. Wait, let's go through the previous managers from United. And you guys were like, yes, we're in the era. When Jose came back, what happened?
No. So here's the thing. Jose was the special one. I just never knew that it was special needs. So then I never knew the special needs. That was the issue. It's a new season. Then we had that bullheaded. Then we had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer showing us why you must never go to your boyhood club. Instead of you must never come back home. Sometimes you were just good in high school, and he was just good in high school. But the problem was he decided to come back. Then we had that bull-headed Lex Luthor, that agent of Eric Ten Hag, that agent to the cause. He was brought here to destroy us from the inside, like Lex Luthor. He destroyed us, the Supermen, here to save the English Premier League. But now we have a hero. We have.
So you've had a hero.
Versace.
You've had so many heroes, dog. You guys have had so many heroes. You guys have gone through more managers than players in this tenure, bruh. You guys could put up a manager of 11 and tell them play. Actually, guys, just play. We've got this.
That's what I said. So now we have a new man on the scene, fam. Ruben Amarin. There we go. I'm here. And I'm in Amaron era, the Amaron system. We are here now. We are here to dominate the English Premier League. And we will start. I don't know if it's a home and away game for us, but
It's a home game for you guys. It's a home game for you guys.
it's a home game for us at the Theatre of Dreams. We are bringing back Old Trafford, and Arsenal are gonna walk into our house, and they're gonna try and demand a victory. No, we are gonna slam the door in your face. Cisco is gonna be like, "Oh, you think Gyökeres is better than me?" I'm like, I'm gonna find the love of my life who chose me, and I'm gonna prove that they were correct in believing in me. As Man United walk in, or you'll see it on my hindsight as foresight when we do our predictions for the week. But Man United are going full. I go full delusional. It's not the season. I might as well. I might as well enjoy myself. No, I might as well. No. That's the thing. I might as well enjoy myself. I can't I can't let this team rob my joy. So I'm not gonna let them rob my joy. I'm gonna believe, I'm gonna trust, and I'm not gonna say strike three. You're out to Manchester United. We are in, baby. Amaron in. That's what it is. We are here. I'm ready.
Yeah, okay, so after this delusional session from Tibbs, let's talk about a real team now. Let's actually talk about real teams. You know,
Let's talk about how teams are looking. Yeah.
Yes, let's talk about real teams. Let's forget about United and their delusion. Let's forget about United and whatever second coming or sixth coming at this point is of a manager. Like, Fergie came and Fergie went. Deal with it. Let's get over it, my guy.
Yeah.
So, it's actually interesting, dog. The transfer window, it's been an interesting battle.
No. It's been and it's still open, and that's kind of the problem is that there are a lot of teams that are still fighting for players. You know, like obviously your team, you guys still have to possibly address your left-handed side. Like so, I'm like Martinelli. Hey, Madueke might be your guy. Is he your chance? But
Look. When you're talking about the Arsenal signings, I think
yes.
Eze is definitely coming in. I've got no problems with Eze coming in. I think that's a definite. Like, I'm putting my hands up, and I'm just here to scream and shout because Eze is coming home. That's all I'm saying. He's coming home. He's an Arsenal Academy youth. He's coming home. I started the stream with "It's coming home" for a reason, because it's coming home. When we get to our Premier League predictions, you're about to see what's coming home.
Yes.
So, anyways, I think we'll end up getting the Eze deal done. I think there's a few, looking at the reports and stuff and what people have been saying. One of the big things I think was the Crystal Palace Liverpool game. I think that I think Crystal Palace. I think Eze wanted to play that Crystal Palace Liverpool game because it's another trophy. It's another thing to help, to give Palace, to have an even better send off. And then with the manager after the Community Shield, he was asked about Eze and Guehi. He said, "Look, players come and players leave." So I'm just taking that for what it is because a player came, he saw, and he's about to leave. And guess where he's going? Just just behind me. He's going home.
Yeah,
He's
no,
going
no,
home.
like yeah, to go into like yeah, that's what I remember that thing, and the press and the manager or the owner also said that
Yeah.
like yeah, if these players don't sign a new contract, like Crystal Palace aren't a football team that can afford to lose players of that class for free.
Yeah.
Like Crystal Palace need transfer funds. So
Yeah.
I definitely think that Gay is gonna go to the team that look like they can't defend in Liverpool. So that also looks like it's on the cards if they don't sign new contracts. Because yeah, they do need to they need money, you know.
Yeah.
So if Eze doesn't sign a new contract, it's on Eze, then I have no issue that I definitely think that I believe that more than Rodrigo. Like end of last,
Yeah, we'll
when I
get to
was
the
like,
we'll get to
I
the
told you
Rodrigo. We'll
none of
get to
this
the
Rodrigo.
we'll get to the Rodrigo side of things. We'll get to the
But
Rodrigo side of things.
to go into more of the transfers, Zupermendi and Gyökeres have looked like really great additions to this Arsenal team. To be fair, like I think they are 100% upgrades on Partey and Jesus, or even Havertz to an extent, but they're definite upgrades to your team. Um, we've been complaining that Saka gets run into the ground and there's no replacement for Saka with Jan Bedaweke now having doing that. So I think Arsenal, if they get the Eze signing across, are they no god? Because obviously
Yeah, we got no god. But even
you
the
need a
Madueke,
replacement for Jorginho. Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie, the Madueke thing, I don't know if it's a thing of seeing a winger do the bare minimum after 2 years of seeing a winger not do the bare minimum at Arsenal. That's making me go, actually, I don't actually hate the signing because he's on a 50k salary. He's on a 50k salary a week versus a Martinelli salary of 200 or 250k a week. I don't actually hate the signing because he's doing the bare minimum and also having the effects of what I call post Sterling, because we also had a Sterling winger who could not do the bare minimum, and so now we finally have a winger that just does the bare minimum of drive the byline, cross, and that's all you need to do. And I'm like, actually, guys, it's not a problem. We're vibing here. This is actually kind of feeling nice because now we have two wingers that drive the byline, cross. That's all we needed. Who knew?
and now you have a center forward in the box. I'm like,
Exactly. What? What is this? It's like a whole new team.
what? Oh, Arteta's like, oh my god, I never knew they could do this. I never knew we could sign players to do the job, do a job. Oh,
It's great. It's great.
it's great.
But yeah, no, I think, and also looking at like the Max Dowman, the Ethan Wanyeri,
Yeah.
I think those are great prospects. Like, I don't think Dowman's gonna be like a regular starter or anything close to that.
Nah.
Probably like 5-10 minutes in a few games here and there, and then maybe start.
Have
Yeah, in like cup games, he might get a start here or there, but I don't think it's gonna be anything more than that. But he looks fire, dog. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That man in the preseason games was playing against grown ass men, and he looked like he belonged in an Arsenal side. I know he's young, but looking at him at 15, dog, what were you doing when you were 15, dog?
I was trying to get a hookup and raffles. That's what I was trying to do. To be fair, I was trying to get someone to sell me alcohol and to get a hookup and raffles. Those are the two
Exactly,
things
and
I
this
was
man
trying
just
to
out
do.
here playing with grown ass men in their 20s and 30s, and he looks like he belongs there, carving past them. I think, yeah, great thing. But then,
Yeah.
I think another team to look at for their signings is what a lot of people are underrating. I think Man City is an underrated
Oh, yes.
team. Yeah,
Yes.
like
Oh,
looking.
yeah, no, so Man City is transferred. Oh, yeah.
No, continue.
Yeah. I think Man City did something that was very good. Man City made their signings like last year. Like a lot of their signings were done in the January transfer window.
Yeah,
Because they were like, you know what? We know what Pep is. Pep's problem is he'll take years to integrate them into a system and get them to play the way he does. So they were like, cool, we're gonna get you in next year. and then so you'll be right for this year. So a lot of these players have looked really good, and I think that everyone has virtually been replaced. Like Alvarez has been replaced. You know, um, I forget the other player that did. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Yes, with Kevin De Bruyne has been replaced. Like all of these players with their
Yeah, Turkey, Turkey.
Turkey. So a lot of then they're gonna keep Bernardo Silva around just to like have a just to be like an adult in the room with all these new players. So I think the entire defense is ready to go. They signed out Nori, which everyone knows if you are a fantasy goer, like you had out Nori for at least a solid 5 game weeks. So because Wolves can't defend.
Yeah.
No, because Wolves can't defend. Now he's in a team that knows how to defend. So I'm like, hey, nah. And he was one of the greatest attacking fullbacks in the league. So Man City also have a full team, but Man City's level of winning or losing is going to depend on Pep and Haaland, and they're going to need someone to be like that De Bruyne, the Yaya Toure of old,
Yeah.
of who's going to be their midfield, which they do have. It can be Turkey, it can be Foden, but they have to show up.
Yeah.
So
No, I 100% agree with you. I think like that, like City are still a little bit unsettled, but I still think like even with that unsettledness of them, they're gonna still be a very interesting team to sit and watch this season. I don't think they're
yeah,
gonna be like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like as much of a they're gonna battle or anything like that. I think with the signings they've made, also like when you look at the World Cup, the Club World Cup, they didn't look bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, they didn't look bad.
oh yeah,
It's just a little bit of it's a little bit of cohesion and a little bit of time, and also Pep has to kind of figure out things for himself. So I don't think we're gonna be seeing a slow start from Pep this season, to be honest.
yeah. I agree. Yeah, no. I think City just need Pep just needs to know which players he can trust. Like I think that's the only thing that's missing is he needs to know because Rodri is also injured for now. But but he said he should be back after the first international game week. Rodri should be back.
Yeah,
But Pep just needs to find like he needs to find his Vincent company. He needs to find his new like Rodrigo, Rodri because Rodri's not here. You'll need to find his new Kevin De Bruyne, his new David Silva, like because Bamush is fine, and you can see he's letting go of Savinho, he's letting go of Grealish. Like he's given up on players. So now he's
yeah.
like, "I cool, you owes you're not for me." You know what I said? I've tried my hardest. I know I'm not the problem because I'm a serial winner. So now I know it's you. Now I know it's you, and he's letting them go. So I think as soon as if Pep can find his because they usually become good in January. Like that's usually when the
Yeah,
Man City teams really get strong. If Pep can by the African Cup of Nations find his players that he trusts, oh, I think Man City are easily one of the favorites for the title.
yeah. I think so too. When you look at it like that, I definitely think Man City will become one of the favorites for the title. But
And then so you have to look at Liverpool. So like now Liverpool, they made splashes, but they broke league record of transfer fees. They were out here doing business. So they spent over 300 million this
yeah,
transfer
but I'm
window
not gonna lie that
just to
Verts.
lose, just to lose, just to lose.
Nah,
But
I'm not gonna lie. Verts looks like a player. Frimpong
yeah,
also can't defend, so they've just gotten another. They've gotten another player that
they
can't
got a
defend.
better attacking trend. They're like, hey, let's
But
go.
I mean, Slot did say like, "Oh, we know that we're losing Salah for Afcon, so we can use Frimpong on the right." And I'm like, "How? What? I don't
Yeah.
get. I don't get the. So who's playing in the back? Who's going
I
back?
agree.
Like, what kind of formation is this guy?"
Oh no, because I saw him doing nonsense, bro. Like I want that slot might overcomplicate the league. Like spoiler alert, I don't have Liverpool winning the title, but um, No, because I saw Slot doing like nonsense because that's what Slot does. Is Slot last season was like, let me just try to get the best out of these players because they're not my players anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like when you start dating somebody, you're like, you know what? Let me just be on my best behavior, make sure that everyone likes me, whatever. Then the first "I love you" was said. Ha! Then it gets comfortable. Now you started to see the person without makeup. Now, hey, now they're just sleeping in full on night dresses. Now forget lingerie. It's a full on night dress with a smoke machine at night. That's what's happening. Slot is now showing that what he's doing because all of a sudden I saw Salah playing up front. I'm like, what? Why is Salah up front in the second half? I'm like, he was just doing nonsense. Then yeah, Frimpong right back is there playing like in the midfield. I'm like, where's the defense? Where's the defenders going? Man is like, man is just doing nonsense. And I'm like, hey, I actually don't feel bad. Like, and I don't even believe it is Van Dijk's fault, bro. Van Dijk was just standing in the halfway line, being like, bro, it's me. If they kick this ball over, it's me versus nobody. Because I
Exactly.
will because there's no left back or right back. So all you had to do was just hit it down the line on the corner flag. No
Yeah.
one's there. Now he has to run back and try to guard that space and make him make a decision and hope it's it was calamitous. But I think that Slot will figure it out. Like Liverpool, I think will score the most goals this season. That's something that I am also willing to say. I think Liverpool will score goals. But I think this is pure like gunslinging cowboys shootouts. It's like prepare for some 3-3s, some 3-2s, some 4-3s. Like I think that's where Liverpool is like gonna be this season. Because yeah, that man never saw any defensive structure at all in that game. Or
No,
maybe
yeah, he
just because the
didn't.
Palace are a great team. Yeah, maybe because the Palace are a great team because they are.
They are no,
But
but I think also we're doing Crystal Palace a bit of injustice here because they beat
oh yeah,
City and they beat Liverpool, who like at the end of the day, yeah, okay, fine, like they change things up, but like Palace are a good team, dog. That's why people are looking at
uh,
those players like the striker Mateta vibing. You've got Eze, you've got
woo!
Gay, you've got players there to play, and like it's actually a shame that they're not going to make it into what they're only in conference, right? Because they didn't
Yeah, they're
all
in the conference. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because they're not
And then
allowed
the
in the
conference
Europa.
because of yeah, it is basically based on the owner and
Yeah, the
like and that's
ownership.
what's sad.
Yeah,
Like yeah, the owner just never expected to be here. That's that's
exactly.
that's basically it. The owner was like, "Yo, homies, you never told me you were making Europe. I would have organized my finances. I would have organized. I would." So he was shocked that his team was successful. That he spent money, he bought the right manager, he spent money, and he's like, "Yo, Oz, the success came too soon." He's like, now the boom for the resort has come. He's like, "Hey man, I don't have enough in my savings. I just gotta,
I got to check.
it's
I
gonna take
got
3
savings. It's
working
gonna take
days."
3 business days to clear. Yeah. Nah, man.
So
Yeah,
I
no.
think Palace were sadly like,
I
yeah,
think they.
the
I
fault
think
of their
Palace
own
have a good
success.
chance. I think Palace have a good chance of winning conference.
No, no, oh, definitely. Like, especially our Chelsea one. Like, Chelsea never played nobody until like at least round of 16.
Yeah,
So, um, my only issue that I have with Palace is like they did spend big. That's how they got their players to make this happen. So they
yeah.
haven't really spent in this transfer window, and I think that they will need some backups. Like like if Saar goes out, if they lose Eze, like
But that's what brings me
if they
back to
lose Gay,
that's what brings me back to the point that I do think Eze and Gay will have to go because
yeah,
they need to spend. They'll need to
yeah,
spend cash, and so and also like they said, they need to make money on players. They can't sit on
yeah,
players and wait for the contract to run out, because for them it's not like a justifiable financial model. They need to make some money on those players,
yeah,
and so they'll
yeah.
make yeah
And also like yeah, they weren't players that like built like a Brighton they bought cheap or like got from the academy. Like They bought these players like
Yeah.
Mateta, Eze, Saw, Henderson. Like I don't know if they bought KE, maybe they got KE, but they bought all of these players. Like so they like yeah, they need to recoup the money that they spent on the players. It's not like these players came from the academy and they whopping great players. They spent money on these players, so they're gonna have to start yeah either getting a transfer fee back because yeah, I think that that's what they haven't signed a lot of players is they invested a lot into the squad to be good, and they need to get their yeah they need to get their money back. So
Yeah.
last yeah, so the last one is Chelsea, because Chelsea
Oh.
I have to give. Can I tell you? I have to give them props because they saw Jackson and they're like, nah, B, this can't be us. Like, it can't be us. It can't be us. It can't be. They did.
They went and bought
you have
not
to,
one. They didn't buy one. They bought two. Two strikers. And they're like, hey, we've got
but,
this man over here.
I like you have to give them. No, that's what I said of. And they kept the man. They started the man. They pretended like they were in a happy relationship. They're like, you know what? We're gonna take you out on dates. They weren't posted on the gram, but like they weren't. But they took her out. Right? They made sure that everyone knew that they were in a committed relationship. But everyone could see that this relationship was not conducive to happiness. Everyone
Yeah.
could see.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
they kept quiet. They kept quiet until the transfer window opened. Then they opened up their hearts or their checkbooks, and they're like, "I'm gonna Love Island, baby. Let's go,
Yeah.
let's go."
Oh, but like,
That,
but there's some of their signings are sick.
no.
I do think that Chelsea needed to buy more defenders and a keeper.
Oh yes.
I think that like
Oh yes.
yeah,
100%.
I think they've done really well in the midfield and they've done really well with the up front. But at the end of the day, to win the league, but it also would be a Chelsea thing, to be honest, if they won the league without buying defenders and being an underdog.
And
It
a
would be
keeper.
such a Chelsea thing for it to happen that way. But I still don't think it will
Yeah.
because the one
Right,
thing they're
right, right,
missing
right, right.
the one thing they're missing is a good defense that stops goals. Because the keeper, they don't. I also don't understand when they had Kepa. Why did they sell Kepa to us instead of just keeping? I feel like Kepa's a better keeper than what they've got right now.
No, I think because of when they signed Kepa, it is the same thing. Of they signed Kepa, I think he still is the most expensive keeper transfer of all time. I think he still might be, but it's also they wanted to get his wages off because of the fact that they signed him as the most expensive keeper. He was on very high wages, so that's why they just sold him for 6 million. Where they're like, it's not about getting 6 million; it's about getting his wages off of the yeah off of the books.
Yeah,
So I fully agree with you. Where yeah, defense is where they need. And Kobo got injured, and I think he's out for like the whole year, basically. Like I think it's pretty bad. So they're really gonna have defensive problems. And I don't think Sanchez is good. Where Brighton are like, I don't want this guy.
yeah,
Imagine Brighton. No, no, you know what I'm saying. I'm not tuning Brighton. That's what I said of. But Brighton are like, no, take him. Like Brighton are like, nah, we will survive with Fabregas. Like, we will
yeah.
survive. That I mean, Chelsea, you have nine keepers. I don't know where you got them all from, but you have like nine keepers, and you're like, yeah. No, but you sold Petrovic for 25 to Bournemouth, so like you're at least getting some money for some of your signings.
Yeah, but like,
But I think the most important thing that Chelsea did this transfer window, which they haven't done before, is like when they signed Casado, and then now they've signed Jean Pedro and Liam Delap. They've now decided to buy Premier League quality proven players.
yeah,
Like it's not just someone you've never heard of, a Mudrik, you've never no, no, but I'm saying, like it's not like you signing like this foreign player that you've never heard of before. Now they went for Premier League proven like assets to help with the young core and stuff that they've brought in. So
yeah,
I definitely think that Chelsea's transfer policy has gotten a lot better. But I definitely think if I was Chelsea, this is the time that I would actually like I would be going for a gay. Like
Yeah.
if I was Chelsea. Like I think that that's definitely a type of profile of a player that I think Chelsea should go for. And yeah, goalkeeper like, hey, Donnarumma, PSG don't aren't looking. PSG are looking to sell.
Yeah.
So I was saving him for Man United, but I don't know where we're gonna find this money. Like if this money, if we can find money for Believer and Donnarumma, I'm like, the next time they tell me I'm broke, I'm not believing you, mom. I refuse to believe that we are broke as a family. If this is what we do, if this is what we do.
Nah, you see, this is where I knew when United started this window being like, no, we're broke, we can't afford players. I'm like, why are you guys lying? Why are you guys lying? You guys can definitely afford to buy players. You guys have got enough money sitting in the side just waiting to be spent on players. It's just your board is deciding whether or not money should be spent. I
Oh,
think.
that's true. They were like, hey, they're like, hey, this holiday resort though. I'm like, can you still make your? I think Man United, which is important of us sucking so badly. I think the board got used to United like under Wenger times, when I'm like, oh yeah, we'll make Europe, you win a cup or two here, and you'll be fine. Like I think that the United board were very happy being at that type of club. Of
Yeah.
you'll make Europe time to time, a cup or two, but you'll still be like the market leader. But then as soon as we saw relegation in our face, we were like, no, you need to be serious now. I'm like, oh, you know what? You just happy and then you all of a sudden realize you're fat. I'm like, whoa, when did all this weight come across? You thought you were living comfortably, and then you see the mirror one day and you try to put on your favorite pair of jeans and you're like, you know what? Maybe I need to take a look at myself in the mirror and just
Dog.
get figured out.
United needed to take a look at themselves in the mirror a long time ago. But okay,
Yeah,
one thing I will say though that look, you guys are moving in the right direction, but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
is it a little too late?
It's a little too late, a little too long. But so to answer that question, we have like now, in all seriousness, like I remember I was talking to Liam about this sometime this week, um, where we said we have a project now, like like I've posted and like so we have a project of 2028 is when, so 3 seasons time. In 3 seasons time, we're gonna be trying to compete for the title. That's our, like Arteta has his phases. That's our phase program of every player we sign now, like all the players we are signing now. By 2028, they should be hypothetically in the prime of their career, or the players that are currently now in the prime of their career, they are gonna at least be towards the end of their prime. So that's kind of how we are structuring our squad and our team and identifying the players that we are signing for each position.
Okay.
So what I can say is at least there is a formula and a plan in place. Like that is better than anything that I can hope for. Whether it works or not, we don't know. But I can say with confidence now that at least there is a plan in place for by 2028, we are then going to be hopefully in the title picture for the league. And whatever happens there, then it's based on manager, then it's based on players that we choose. But at least now, like Arsenal had their phases, Pep has had his phases, you know, Klopp has had his phases. At least now I can see that there's a plan in place, and I can say that I can see what we're trying to do. Whether it's successful, I don't know. Whether it's too late, it's been too late. But I think that that's at least a positive sign. Unlike a non-banter way for United, at least there is something in place where we should be fine in 3 seasons' time.
Okay.
So then
I mean,
that's yeah. So that's the start of it.
the only reason I asked this was because when you look at like Chelsea, Arsenal, United, Chelsea, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, it looks like they're building like these super squads at this point in time. It literally looks like they're getting to a point now where it's like 2 to 3 players per position, and they're like, "Cool,
Yeah.
shop guys, that's the way we're gonna live up." Like I know City was the first to do it. and then it looks like it's filtering down to these other clubs who play Champions League football, and because they're wanting to compete on, because we can also see with like the amount of games, like it's a ridiculous amount of games over a season, the injuries, and so the point of having like your main 11 and having some subs is long gone. I just
Oh, yeah.
wonder, is it a bit too late to try catch up with that super squad without having the cash flow injection of like Champions League, of like of being in the top four,
Oh,
4 or 5, the TV rights and all of that sort of thing. So I just
oh
wonder.
no, no, 100%. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like Man United are going to have to make Europe this season. Like I don't like. I think I think we only have like the sixth or seventh highest sports sponsor because yeah, we're not in Europe anymore. So like the money we get from our sponsorship deals is objectively less. So I 110% say that that's the problem. But in saying that, like that's why I think we're going all in this season to try and make Europe. Like
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't, yeah, I think that that's why we're going in all in this season because I don't think that for our plan to be in place, I don't think that Man United can survive another season not being in Europe. And we were not even objectively, we deserved to be I mean subjectively, we deserved to be the 15th best team in the league last season. It wasn't like, oh my God, okay, we did get injuries, but it wasn't like injuries ravished us and
Yeah.
we were at the bare bones and we were playing center backs as defenders. No, we were genuinely
Playing
just,
midfield, playing CDMs as strikers.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, you went.
McTominay was our best striker. McTominay was our best,
No,
but that
no,
happened.
no, no. I'm just alluding to that fact for later down the line. I'm just putting that in there. You know, you're a comedian. You know how to tell a story. I'm just giving you a little piece of information for later down the line.
Okay,
You know.
okay, okay, cool. All I'm saying is, yeah, we were genuinely the 15th best team in the league last season,
Yeah.
and we were barely the 15th best team in the league last season, like like so. Yeah, that's why I think we went all in this game this season because I think we realized we won't be able to financially cope with being, especially considering how we're still paying managers that we fired.
Yeah.
Um, like we no, like these are all serious costs that we genuinely do have.
No, but
So like yeah,
that's why from
so
a
we
fans.
have to go all in to try and make this happen.
Yeah.
So
So
we
that's
are
why.
late, and that's why we won't compete for the next 3 years. In my opinion, we are not in a title race for the next 3 years and hope that we can get on the course correction and hope that all of the signings that you guys are making don't hit and
Yeah. Okay.
ours do. So we ride on hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. That's what's gonna get us to the
Okay.
promised land.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's the reason I
Yeah.
brought that all up was because we're bringing it back to a fantasy perspective, right? We
Yeah.
obviously trying to target teams and
Yeah.
players. So I genuinely think United this season is gonna be a pool of really good low value assets that give you high value points. Like I think
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
will find a few of those assets, like some of those players in United. You okay? Look, Mbuemo, Cunha, and Shesko. Like Shesko is actually pretty cheap for a striker. 7.5 is not bad
Oh yeah, yeah.
for
7.5, yeah, yeah.
a week in and week out striker. Cunha, you've got Mbuemo. Mbuemo what is 9 million this season or 7?
No, no, no. He's. I think one him or Cunha is 9 and one's 8.5. Let me just check
Okay,
that for you.
okay.
Yeah, but they are in that price range. Yeah, yeah.
So it's not bad. It's not a bad. I don't think it's a bad price point, to be honest. Like you can tap that. You can tap into that
Yeah,
as well. Like you've also got Mazarawi for a defender. I think he's actually a pretty good
yeah,
option.
yeah,
Diallo. Is Diallo injured or
yeah.
not?
Diallo is no, no, he's playing, but he's registered as a midfielder.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's
alright.
the issue. Is that he's a midfielder. But the new guy Patrick Dogu, he's 4.5. I think he'll be good this season. Yeah, both
Yours.
in Bremer and Cunha are 8. They're even cheaper. They're both 8.
Okay, so you see, 8, you can look at like those two midfielders. Are they registered midfielders or forwards?
Yeah, they're both midfielders. They're both
So,
midfielders.
yeah, both midfielders. So, you've got 16 on midfielders, and then you've got another 7.5 for a striker. That's a good 3 to have in the team if you really were desperate for cash or trying to find someone. You're trying to find a way because I still think Wemmer's going to do bits this season and a
Yeah,
United team.
yeah, yeah. I think
So,
I think Mbuemo is the most likely to make the same returns that he made last season in the United shirt.
yeah,
But I do think that it's still gonna take like I don't think United are gonna like compete this season. But I do think that it will take some time for them to yeah to get integrated together because Sesko still hasn't played like Mbeumo I think only played 2 games for United yet. So they still need to gel, they still need to get that chemistry. So I wouldn't, at least it's for the first round until you wildcard the second time. And United's fixtures are terrible the first 8. I wouldn't go for them as of yet. But for second wildcard time, I definitely think that they will be the players to. You'll be looking for a few United players by then.
yeah, I agree with that. So, let's go on. Let's move on to predictions, Doug.
Yeah, let's go to our top 20 before we get into fantasy. Like fantasy, I'll tell you, you guys don't even know my team that's about to come, guys. My team that is about to come. But yes, so Sid, and let me get the Premier League because yeah, let's do it like we did last time.
Yeah, I've got.
I will record. Yeah, I'll record you guys. I'll record your team selection and then you record my team selection so that we can make it correct.
Okay.
Uh,
Should I go first?
yeah, let's go. Let's go, Sid. Let us go. Okay, so
How do you want to
let
start?
me type this in. Yeah, let's start bottom to top. Bottom to top always works better.
Bottom to top. Okay. Oh, the bottom 3 is always difficult, you know?
Yeah.
I always see the bottom 3 is very difficult, but I'm going to have to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't see. So, I'm going to go. Okay, 20th.
Yeah, 20.
20th will be Sunderland.
Okay.
19th. I don't know. 19th is a tough one, dog.
Yeah.
Nah, okay, no. Why am I playing games? Burnley.
Okay, let me do my 20. Let me do my 20.
No.
Yeah,
I'm doing it. Burnley.
you did one. Okay, all right.
19th, Burnley. 17th
Yeah.
is Brentford.
You mean 18th. 18th. You mean 18th.
Yeah,
Because you went Sunderland, Burnley.
yeah, Sunderland, Burnley, Brentford.
Oh, Brent. Okay. I get. Hey, Tammy, better listen to this podcast. Hey, yo, Tammy, your man is out here ruining, putting
Your
no
man.
respect on your
What
team.
do you mean, your man?
Oh, your friend. I said your friend. Yeah, that's what I said. I said your friend. I don't know what you're saying. Sunderland, Burnley, Brentford. Yes.
Yeah, Sunderland, Burnley, Brentford. But Brentford there's a reason why, but we can come into that discussion later. Then I'm gonna say Everton.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna say. This is difficult, dog. Then I'm gonna say Leeds.
Okay.
Just because I believe in my boy Bamford.
Patrick, my boy. Dan James is also there. A young man United all. A young man United all.
So yeah, we got Leeds. Then we'd go Fulham. West Ham. I think West Ham are going to
Hey,
be like,
remember Tips?
hey?
Remember Tips had them. Remember Tips had them coming fifth last season, eh?
Yeah, I remember. I remember very well. That's why I've kept them where they are. What number am I on at this point?
So, you are on 13.
Oh, okay, so we're getting to
Yeah.
top 10 territory here.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, I get it to that. Yeah, so you have no, no 12 actually, because yeah, you have 7. Yeah, you have 7. Yeah, so you're on 12 now.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Brighton?
12. Ooh, okay.
Palace?
Ooh. Hey man.
Bournemouth?
Yo, United are in the top half of the league. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Yes.
The thing is, because
Yes.
I have my top 5 sorted. I have my top 5 sorted. So I'm not worried. That's why I'm just looking. I know my top 5 to 6. It's now that in between point of that I had my bottom 3 and I have my top 5 to 6 sorted. It's that bottom where, hey dog, you might as well be just guessing.
And I
uh,
remember, I can't remember which one I got. I think I got Brighton or Fulham just right. Because otherwise, yeah, it is rough out there. It is rough out
yeah. Okay, so what number we at?
there. I think you got 10. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no, yeah, so 9. Yeah, so 9. Yeah, so Bournemouth are 10.
10, okay.
So 9.
Oh, dog. Um,
So
Villa.
9.
I'm gonna go Villa 9
Okay, okay.
because I don't think Villa have bought enough. They've done nothing really during the transfer window, and it's
Yeah,
I don't.
Europa League is tough Thursday and Sunday. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I think they might end up winning a Europa League because that's Unai Emery's apparently jam.
Hey, that's his jam, bro. That's his peanut butter and jam, bro. That's his peanut butter and jam. Forget just jam, bro. That's his.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 8. No, 9. Sorry, 9 Villa.
Okay. For Hotspur, Tottenham Hotspur.
Ooh, Spurs. You've predicted not the Thomas Frank revenge tour. It's not his revenge tour. But
They're
to be
not.
fair, Spurs and United are now in the top half of the league. So this is progress. This is
It is
progress.
progress. It is progress. But I just think like the top 6 teams are going to be so competitive that it's difficult to get in there.
Yeah.
So now this is where things come out rough.
Yeah, so 8. Now we're at 8. Now so we're at 8 now. So
Then I go
this
Forest.
time you can throw it. Ooh, okay.
I go
You
Forest
believe
now.
in Chris Woodham, the boys. You believe in Chris.
I
Woodham,
don't
the
think
boys.
Chris was going to have the same season as last season, Doug. I don't
Oh,
think.
Sam, he's left my team. Spoiler alert! When you actually get fantasy, he's left my team.
And that's the only
Sam, it
reason.
is Sam.
It was the only reason that they got like their defense was great, but they needed to win games, and I think their defense will still be good, but I don't think they're gonna win as many games. So yeah, I'm gonna go Forest, then United,
Yeah, that's fair. That's roundabout where I have us.
Newcastle.
7, Newcastle 6.
Am I forgetting it? Oh, dog, I forgot Wolves. Wait, I forgot Wolves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, where would you want to put Wolves?
Because Wolves is not coming in the top 10.
Top 5.
I'll
In
put
my
Wolves.
team, yeah.
I'll put Wolves.
Let,
I'll put Wolves 15.
15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so above, yeah. So they're beating Leeds. So would you put them? Because Leeds are currently 15.
Yeah, I think they'll beat Leeds.
Okay, cool.
So they put. So yeah, you go. Basically, everybody moves up one after.
Yeah, yeah. So oh, 96. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's more realistic for United 6.
Yeah. To be fair, that's actually high.
That's why I was wondering. Wait, because I know I had United as 6 in my top 6. That's why I was like, wait, I'm missing a team.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So then
Um,
now there's top four. Top four. Because I can tell you, spoiler alert, your top four is my top four. So we're all on the same page, yeah. So we're on the same page.
have I missed
Yeah.
any teams? Have I missed any teams?
Oh, no.
Okay,
That's what I
okay,
said. Let me
okay.
just
We're
do it
top
one more
four.
time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, four more teams.
Okay, so this is quick and easy for me. I don't even have to worry. Chelsea,
Yeah, I know.
Chelsea
Mhm.
4,
Yep.
Man City. No, actually no. I swapped that. Chelsea 3, Man City 4.
Okay, Man City 4. Alrighty.
Chelsea 3,
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool
Chelsea.
2,
Let's go, Sid. Let's
Arsenal number 1.
let's go, Sid. Oh, Carpenter. It is coming home. Let me
Home.
just
It is coming home. Tell the world it's coming home. It's coming home.
15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep, that is 20 teams. And well, and Arsenal and your top ranked teams. I am going to say that I believe that you think that this is the correct top 20. I believe it. I believe. I believe in my heart of hearts that you believe that that is the case. So
Okay.
let me go through my Let me go through my
Yeah.
get your eyes out. So it has to come down to this. The team that I think is going to be 20th um is Burnley. I think Burnley are going to be the team that is going to be at the bottom of the league. They
Okay.
lost Trafford. Yeah. I'll explain later. Yeah, we'll explain why. But yeah, I think Burnley are going to be 20th.
Mm-hmm.
19 is a rough situation for me because I genuinely think that 19 is going to be, I think it's going to be Everton. I think
You
19
think it's
is
gonna
going to
be
be
Everton?
Everton. But I don't see who's going to score. Like Dominic Calvert-Lewin wasn't scoring goals for them. Who's going to score goals for them? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying what I'm saying. I said 19 going to be Everton, and 18 is going to be rough for me because I don't know between Leeds or Sunderland who's going to go down. Um, I think I'm gonna go for Sunderland. So I think I'm gonna say Sunderland 18. So Sunderland 18 and Leeds 17.
Okay. Not as high
Uh,
as my 16 for Leeds.
yeah, I'm just telling you how it is. Then 16, I think it's gonna be Wolves.
Okay.
15, I have your Brentford.
Okay.
14, I have Fulham.
Yeah.
13, I have your Bournemouth.
You think Bournemouth? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, bro, that defense got ravaged, bro. That's my thing of like they lost Kirkes, they lost Sabani, they lost Huisen, like they lost Kepa, the goalkeeper. So they still have the attack. That's why they they're still going to be fine. But like their defense was important to them doing well last season as well. And they lost a lot of defenders, but they've got the money. They've recouped money from all of these players. I'm sure they're going to reinvest that in the team, but I think it's going to take some time for it to gel. So then that's why they are the way that they are
Okay.
at the moment. Yeah,
Okay. I
it's
see.
I said 13, right? Yeah. So then 12 has to be Brighton. I'm like, my guys, you can't keep getting away with this. I don't know how they do it. They keep selling. Like if they sell Believer for 1 million, like I'm like,
A
no,
hundred
they
million. What do you
can't.
mean? 100 million, bro.
100, yeah. There's so much for 100. I'm like, you guys just can't keep signing these 19-year-olds no one's heard of, and then make a profit of like 80 to 90 plus million and just find a new one. Just find a new one. They just can't. They can't. And I also just don't believe in all that. So then, yeah, so that's 12, right?
Yeah. Wait, one, two,
Okay,
three,
cool.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's 11.
Oh, 11. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, 11. Okay, cool. So then 10, I have West Ham.
Hold on, hold on.
Right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, this was no, that was West Ham is 11 right now. So you want to
Okay,
change it?
West Ham is 11. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so West Ham 11. West Ham 11. Trying to see. Who am I missing? 10. I'm going to put. Yeah, West Ham is 10. Yeah, so West Ham. Who? 10 is.
No, no, sorry. West Ham is 10. My bad.
Yeah,
One,
yeah,
two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is West Ham.
yeah, that. Okay, now I'm on the same path now. Now I'm on the path correctly. Yeah, that makes sense. So then that was 10. So 9, I have Tottenham Hotspur. So
Spurs. Okay.
8, I have Crystal Palace. No, wait. No, no, sorry. 8, I have 8, I have Newcastle.
Oh, okay.
8, I have Newcastle. 7, I have Crystal Palace.
Okay. That's high,
6, I
dog.
have Aston Villa. 6, I have Aston Villa.
Okay.
5, I have the Red Devils coming 10 times down, 10 toes down. So then, yeah, so that Red Devils at 5, and then now we're back to our regular top 4, except my top 4 is completely different to your top 4. So I have, in 4th place, Chelsea. In
Okay.
3rd place, Liverpool.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
In 2nd place, Arsenal. And then 1st place, Man City. But if Arsenal sign Eze, I would move Arsenal to top. So that's my addendum. So that's my addendum that you must put in. If Arsenal
No,
sign
you don't get an
Eze,
addendum.
yes,
You no, no,
there's
no,
an
no.
addendum.
No,
There's an
there's
addendum.
no addendum. There are no addendums here. It is what you said at the time of recording, which is what today? What is the date today? At the time of recording, which is Monday, 11th of August at 9:40 p.m. This is the list that you've made. Also, you've missed the team,
Okay,
dog.
fine.
Dog, you've also missed the team.
What the?
Or have I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, you missed the team.
What team did I miss? Oh, Nottingham Forest. I don't think I have Forest.
Yeah, you don't have Forest.
Yeah, there we go. Forest is above Spurs, so Forest is 9.
So you're pushing.
Tottenham to 10, yeah.
Okay.
Or 11. Yeah. So wherever Spurs is, Nuno is going to beat them by 1. Wherever Spurs are, Nuno is beating them by 1.
Okay, so.
So just so that just read from 1 to 20 just so that we can all confirm and lock it in, because we haven't locked it in. So I'll start with you first. So Sid, you are confirming that this is your 1 to 20. This is your last chance to make changes, just so you can hear it fully out. So then, 1, you have Arsenal.
Yeah.
2, you have Liverpool. 3,
Yeah.
you have Chelsea. 4,
Yeah.
you have City. 5, you have Newcastle. 6, you have Man United. 7, you have Forest. 8, you have Spurs. 9, you have Villa. 10 you have Bournemouth, 11 you have Palace, 12 Brighton, 13 West Ham, 14 Fulham, 15 Wolves, 16 Leeds, 17 Everton, 18 Brentford, 19 Burnley, and 20 Sunderland.
Yes.
Are you ready, Sid, to lock that team in?
Yes. I've locked that in. I don't have to think about it twice.
Okay.
I
Okay,
know
cool.
where, I know all that matters to me is number one, and
Yes, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
coming home.
I hope you guys. I swear, Eze, sign Eze, Sid. If you sign Eze by this time, you know I'd be supporting you one on one. I'd be there.
No,
I'd be
you supporting City, dog. Your arch nemesis.
cool. Read back my team just so I can confirm. Read back my top 20. Just
So 1 is Man City, 2 is
yeah.
Arsenal, 3 is Liverpool, 4 is Chelsea, 5 is United, 6 is Villa, 7 is Palace, 8 is
Mm-hmm.
Newcastle, 9 is Forest, 10 is
Mm-hmm.
Spurs, 11 is West Ham, 12 is Brighton, 13 is Bournemouth, 14 is Fulham, 15 is Brentford, 16 is Wolves, 17 is Leeds, 18 is Sunderland, 19 is Everton, and
Yeah.
20 is Burnley.
Yeah, yeah, actually. No. That sounds golden, actually. Now I think about it. That sounds golden. That sounds like a team. I think I could have moved Bournemouth up one, but I think I'll be good actually. I'm like, nah, I'm confident. I'm confident. So remember how it goes when we're doing the order is that like if you get it exactly right, we get was it 3 or 2 points? Yeah, 3 points, and then if you get it one above or below, we get 1 point.
No, it's 2
So
points. 2 points for exactly
two
right.
points.
2
Yeah,
points for
2 points for
exactly
exactly
right.
right.
One below above is 1 point.
Yeah,
And if it's
yeah.
not that, 0.
Had it. Yeah, man. I'm ready to take back-to-back championships. Back-to-back championships. Alrighty, so let's go and discuss actually why everyone is meant to be here, which is
No, but we're giving a
our
lot of we're giving a lot of
context. Yeah, yeah,
context to the league this season.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like we've
Yeah,
we've
give me a
gone.
lot of. Yeah, this is important. Yeah, this is what we do differently to other players. Like we're giving you like a whole football microcosm of how I like to think of football as a thing. But now we get to actual FPL.
Yes.
So there's strategies that you have to do for your team, right? So you want to go through your team first, or should I go through my current lineup now and decide who's locked and who's not locked, and like what decisions you're trying to think of to
You
make
go
this
through
team?
your team first. I just need to sign in because I can't use my phone right now. So just it's gonna take me
Okay,
2
cool.
seconds.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're using your thing, yeah. Okay, cool. So I'll go through my team. So here's my thing about my team, right? So it's not confirmed. Like I've changed my team twice already. So I originally was gonna bench boost game week 2. That's not gonna happen anymore. That's not a strategy I'm going with. So, like I said in the last video, your team is dependent on your strategy. So, whatever strategy you have is how you should make your team. And this season, I've decided that I am going to stick with my strategies. That's my goal. I'm not going to get deterred. I'm going to believe. And this season, I can be wrong. But this season, I've decided to. I told Sid this last week. I'm gonna bet against tips. That's how I'm gonna go in FPL this season. Is every season I always end up wildcarding super early because I make the wrong decision. So instead of trying to make the right decision now, let me just opusly make the wrong decision so I have to wildcard out of it. So I'm going to play the man and not the game. So this is a Tibbs lineup. And the Tibbs lineup is that I do not think Salah is going to be a premium asset this season. He is going to follow the likes of Aubameyang, Willian, Matic, Lacazette. Of as soon as they sign their big contract, once they've turned over 30, they start falling off of a cliff. And I believe that that's what Salah is going to do this season. So my team does not start off with Salah, and if I need Salah, I will wild card him back in. So that's just a precursor to my strategy going forward. For now, we'll see if the deadline stream I have the balls to do this. So my team at the current moment is I have Sanchez in goal, 5.0 goalkeeper. I might move him down. I might move him to South. The Nottingham Forest keeper. He won the Golden Glove last season. He was a really good goalkeeper, and I think that Nottingham Forest are going to keep like I think be in the top three for clean sheets. So it's between the two of them for my keeper spots. I have Milenkovic from Nottingham Forest, the defender. I have Nunez from Crystal Palace.
Hmm.
He was a great goal scoring defender, 5.5. I have Aaron Wan Bissaka. He's been, I think, in every draft that I've had so far. So that's my
Interesting.
back three. Yeah, that's my back three. Then my midfield five. I don't have Salah, but I have the most expensive player that Liverpool own, in Wirtz. I still have Cole Palmer, Ice Cole Palmer. I, it's a debate between him and Saka, but I think that not to be a maverick, everyone is picking Palmer. Like, let me not just be a complete fool and go complete left field. Let me just keep some template players. So then
Okay.
I have that purpose. Then I have, and this is where my conundrum comes of to curb not having Salah, I've got Gakpo. So that I believe that Gakpo and Verts together, they will be able to hopefully make the loss of Salah not seem that um, important,
Mm.
and use my captaincy of Haaland and Palmer to hopefully, as captains, they will beat Salah's returns. So that's my hope. Then my other two midfielders are Rangers from Man City and Milan from Aston Villa. Then up front, I have Haaland and Watkins as my two strikers up front.
Oh, so you thinking Holland is a must?
Oh, whoop, whoop. Everton that time. No, so here's my thing with Holland, right? So the reason why I have Holland is not just for like proper reasons. The reason is the league always starts off very weird because teams like are trying to get like Holland used in every of the three seasons that Holland has been in the league, he always gets off to good starts because teams haven't like set up their defenses and their structures better, and Holland's just a natural finisher. So he gets a lot of goals very early on in his season, and
Hmm.
until teams like fully get like organizing their system and learn how to defend properly and international breaks are gone so that they can like practice week in week out, that's when Haaland starts to diminish. So Haaland notoriously has scored a hat trick in every one of his seasons in the first 5 game weeks. So for me, I that is stats that I think should be utilized. So I definitely plan on having Haaland for one of those hat tricks that he's going to score in the first 5 game weeks of the season. So that's why I'm going for Haaland for that purpose. So I'm trying to play. I'm trying to play the yeah. Trying to play the game and play it Simpsons way. Yeah. So then that's why I'm doing it that way, and I'm hoping that I have Gapo and Verts to negate Salah's obvious income. And I know Liverpool are going to score goals, so I hope that they can also contribute to the goals. And then my defense, I have Stred Larson as a forward on the bench. I have Trufford as a Bournemouth defender, and I have the Estevizi V
Yeah.
the 4.0 Burnley defender with the Bravka on the bench. So that's my strategy going for the first 5 game weeks. Is I know that Haaland's going to score a hat trick, and I want him to be in my team for that hat trick. So I think that that is going to get me um, now that's going to get me ahead in the game, and then I'm just going to hope that Gapper and Verts can at least minimize the lack of a Salah in my team with Palmer and Holland as captain to take note. So that's basically the team that I have currently. We'll see if I'm bold enough to go for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think it's a pretty good team. We have a lot of similarities. I won't lie. We have a lot of similarities here, but also very different as well. I've
Yeah, yeah, I know you
also
don't have Holland. I know you don't have Holland. So
no, I don't have Harden. I don't have Salah.
yeah, I think we can name this episode Salah versus Holland. That's the truth. It's
No,
Cisco
I don't.
versus Gyökeres. It's
What I'm trying
Salah
to say. You're
versus
not
Holland.
listening. You're not listening to me. I don't have Salah or Holland.
Sid, you don't need to get clicks here. That's what I said. Sid. You don't have to get clicks.
I'm
You
being
don't
dead
need to
serious.
clicks.
I'm being dead serious. I don't have Salah or Holland in my team.
Let's go, Sid. Let's go. Remember, we're doing a deadline stream, so you gotta keep this behavior. You gotta keep this. But let's go.
So basically, in my team, my front three are Mateta, Gyökeres, and Mark Gui. He is injured, but he's 4.5, and I think he's going to end up being the starting striker for Sunderland. So
Yes.
I think
I get you.
that's a very good. It could be potentially a very good signing as a cheap striker on the bench, because that also factors into what I'm about to say. Well, the reason why my team looks the way it does.
Okay.
Okay. Then there's Palmer, Saka, Wirtz, Marmoush, Eze in the midfield. Then in the defense, we've got Gabriel, Frimpong, Wan-Bissaka, Gay, Heaven. And then we also have Sals and
Hev where?
Dubravka. Heaven.
who?
Heaven.
Haka. 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 Haka.
Technically, he's an Arsenal player. I'm not even gonna deny this. Technically, he's here. You know, eventually he will come home. Don't worry about it. But then there's Sals and Dubravka.
Yeah, that's it.
And the reason my team looks the way it does is because I'm contemplating doing game week 1 bench boost or game week 2 bench boost.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I've gone for a situation where I needed to spread the money around a little bit more, especially in the midfield, because I don't think in my midfield the cheapest player I have is 7.5. So I needed to make sure that there's a chance that basically my entire team will play by game week 1 or game week 2, and that I can run with the bench boost, and then after that I can free hit or wild card and then create a different team.
No, that's the same with my one. That's why my bench has Stred Larson, Trafford, Dubravka, and that 4.0 defender. I plan on bench boosting week 2 as well. Because I know that Bournemouth have a better fixture at game week 2, and that's why Trafford is there. So so I agree with that. I will say that Heaven is he's not like it's between Heaven and Maguire for that position.
Yeah, I know.
So he's not so if you want to get a 4.5 United defender, I would go Dogu instead of Heaven because he is definitely.
I need 4. I need a 4 million defender.
4 million. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
That's why I'm stuck. That's why I'm stuck with Heaven over there. Because I do like the fixture against Fulham, and I do think you guys do pretty well against Fulham. I do think you beat Fulham. So I'm looking at that fixture, and I'm like... And then you've also got Burnley the next fixture, which is pretty decent. So, so that's kind of why I'm looking at that fixture. I'm saying, like, okay, maybe I could be persuaded to get rid of Frimpong and swap him for another player, but this is kind of what I'm looking at. I'm gonna be honest, this is not a locked in team though, because I'm still playing.
Mine also isn't locked in. Like, I really want to try see if I can get Saw from Crystal Palace. Like, I can't afford Eze, but my thing is what I like, and that's what I actually might do instead of what you did is getting rid of Gakpo. Like, I'm only doing Gakpo to like try and negate the Salah thing. So I'm trying to hedge my bets. I think I need to go full Delulu Tibbs and like literally be so then because Gakpo isn't as a great signing. Yeah, that's just my only conundrum.
I think if you go Wirtz over Gakpo,
Yeah.
I think you negate Salah because I think Wirtz will end up popping off more. This like I do agree with you about the Salah thing and about the fact that he's
Yeah.
got a big because also previously when Salah's gotten a big contract, that next season is not one of his best seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. So then Gakpo, I think I only have Gakpo here just because I'm afraid of Salah, and I've made this team not out of fear but out of strength. So I need to continue with because I could use that Gakpo money like better. That's sort of like I can get a Morgan Rogers if he's fit and Ishmael Sarr. I could even get Eze because I think we both believe Eze will outscore Gakpo this season.
Yeah.
Like that is so then that's kind of why I'm like, but I was afraid of Salah, so I don't know if yeah. So then that's also kind of the thing that I'll look at. But yeah, so we're both trying to bench boost game week 1 or 2, which is why we are creating, which is why our teams are the way that our teams are constructed.
Yeah.
And if we end up doing the same mistake we did last time, of finding out that Salah is important, then hey, Salah is important. Let's go. But what I love is the Saka pick. I genuinely um like I might because like Watkins is my way to get to Saka because
Yeah.
Watkins is 9. So that's kind of the thing. I'm liking Man United. I know you guys are going to score. That's the sad part. I know you guys are going to score against us, and then you play Leeds game week 2. So I think Saka is in hindsight, a very, very good pick. So that is also something that I'm looking towards. So then, yeah, this is not the finished item, but yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, the Saka seems like going to be the one where I think people are going to underestimate him. So a lot of people, I feel like in my thing, a lot of content creators and stuff have Watkins, so then that's why I have him, and people have Liverpool. So I've I haven't gone full on delusional yet, but I definitely think I should because I definitely think that Saka will be good, and I definitely think that Eze will outscore Gampo. So yeah, both of our teams are constructed very well for a bench boost game week 1 or 2, which is what we are trying to do for our teams, which is kind of why we've picked the teams we've picked. So you must always know that those are strategies you must use for your teams going forward. Like that's just something that we've decided because we know that bench boost isn't what we need for life. So we need to just get that out the way. So when we eventually wildcard with all the information that we've gathered and all the people that we have, called up and trusted and believed, that we can only focus on just focusing on like having a strong team going forward into the next avenue of FPL. So I think that your team is fine. Yeah, Frimpong is the thing of I think you can try and get like
Yeah.
a cheaper defender and you can try and get like to make your bench boost a little bit stronger because Liverpool do also have some tough fixtures because they play you game week 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they play us game week 3. They're playing Bournemouth game week 1. They're playing Newcastle game week 2, and they play Arsenal game week 3.
Yeah,
So
so like that's why I'm like, yeah, you can take that down, get a better defender, and then just work on getting like upping your bench up by 1 or looking around price wise. So that's just something that I would look to do for your team. But otherwise, I back the Saka and Palmer. I
yeah,
back because I think that they are the better captains for game week 2 and 3 than um, than having a Salah or something in those game weeks. So that's also a thing of how many game weeks are you looking to captain Salah in? Because I don't think this season is going to be like other seasons of we just put the captaincy on Salah and we move.
yeah.
So
I think also when you look at this season and you look at the like, also we have to remember that like when we were doing this is why we did the predictions as well, was to show like how crazy it is. If you look at those top 10 teams that we predicted, like they're going to be difficult teams. It's and you're looking at those fixtures that are coming up for Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea. Chelsea have got a pretty chilled fixture run, but actually it's not even that chilled to be honest. They've got Crystal Palace, West Ham, and Fulham, so it will be a bit of a difficult run. But like previous seasons where you could just put it on the captaincy on one person, it was because there was like this, basically this consortium of 2 or 3 teams who could run the league. Essentially.
Yeah.
1 to 2 to 3 teams who could literally 90% of the games would be easy, so they're gonna score goals. That's also why I think you're not gonna like. I don't know if Haaland is gonna get his hat trick in the first 5 games this season, because his first, like, normally their first 5 games are against ridiculously easy teams. This season they're playing Wolves, they're playing Tottenham. Tottenham is one of their bogey teams, and they're playing Brighton as the first three fixture, which Brighton is also one of their bogey teams. So, like, the only one I could see, and actually Wolves is also one of their bogey teams, to be honest, as well, where they do struggle a bit sometimes against Wolves. It's not a very high scoring game. It's like a 2-1 or 1-0 for them normally against that type of team. Brighton, same thing. It's like a 2-1, 1-0. Tottenham, same thing. So those first 3 fixtures for City, even when they were at their best, which is like 2 seasons, their treble-winning season, they struggled against those 3 teams. So I don't know. Yeah, I just don't see a Haaland banging in 3 goals. I don't know what their fixtures are after that, but I can check. Fixtures after Game Week 3 are United, again, hard fixture for them. Arsenal. Game Week 6 is Burnley.
Okay. No, like, that's what I said. Like, I was just using that as a parameter of things I should just, like, that's a sort of, like, we still have a week to go before, not a week, like 4 days. We still have 4 days. But yeah, that was just something that I was like, if Haaland was to get his hat trick, like, we don't know when he could get his hat trick. If Haaland was to get his hat trick, and me knowing the information that I do, and I wasn't going to go for it, I'm like, you know what? Let me just be wrong. You know, like, that's the thing about fantasy. We have 38 opportunities to get things right, and we're gonna get stuff wrong. So I would rather get it wrong instead of like trying to do a template what everybody else is doing and it's still wrong. I'm like, no, I was listening to other fools. Let me be wrong, being myself, using what I know. So that is how I want to go about it. That's how I want to go about fantasy this season. I want to learn from Tim's mistakes, because I feel like I've been my worst enemy. Last season, I said a thing about wood, and it took me forever to get back on board. So this season, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna what I said is gonna happen is gonna happen, and I'm gonna go for it. So that's why I'm gonna do it the way that I'm gonna do it. Is this time I can be the only mistake. Tips will be the reason why I lose, and that's what I'm gonna go for. So I do agree with you on your thing, but this season I'm not gonna. That's why I'm gonna do it this way. This season I want to do it. I wanna be a full-fledged Tibbs season, and you will see if that is. I think that's what's missing from the promised land. That's what's missing from the promised land.
Okay. All I'm saying is, you remember these forfeits, eh?
Yeah. Don't worry about that. But the Saka thing, I'm afraid of Saka, which not a lot of people are afraid of. I am afraid of Saka, and I think I do want to try get an Arsenal defender. Like, I do think Arsenal and Nottingham Forest will be the 2 best defenses this season in the Premier League. So I definitely think that just get their defenders and keep them in your team for the whole season. By the end of the season, you will recoup enough points that more than you'll ever need. So that's also.
But I do agree with you on that as well. I think that, like, if I had the cash, I probably would be trying to go for a Raya even as a keeper. But it's a very expensive keeper, and right now it just isn't feasible. But
no, I think Sales is a great choice. I think Sales is a fine choice.
Yeah, I do think this season, with the way they've changed defensive points, you have to be a little bit smarter about the way you're choosing defenders. Especially the cheaper defenders. Like, I'm waiting, because I'll be honest, I've not watched Leeds, I've not watched Sunderland, and I've not watched Burnley play football.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to see like the first 3 or 4 games, and the moment I'm hitting a bench boost, I'm looking for one of their defenders if they're good. If it seems like they can do a job.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. I'm with you. So let's just do our hindsight is foresight, so we can predict how everything's gonna go this season. To explain why we have made the selections that we have made for our team, and also like what I also find funny is everyone at the start of every season for FPL law are like never ever captain, in the first game, never ever captain the early kickoff. No, everyone says that in every single FPL jargon, whatever. But game week one, first game is Liverpool versus Bournemouth. So everyone that has Salah as captain is basically lying to themselves because this is game week one. This is the first game. So that's also a thing of I'm just following the laws of the letters of the law. Of you never captain the early fixture. Liverpool are the early fixture. So your heart can be broken before Saturday even begins. Before Saturday begins, your weekend can be ruined. It can be ruined. So the first game is Liverpool versus Bournemouth. So I genuinely think that Liverpool are going to win this 3-1.
Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm trying to create because I realized every season we say we're going to keep track for all our viewers
yeah.
of who's getting our hindsight is foresights correct. We
Correct.
don't do it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I am busy just making sure.
That's it.
I'm just busy making sure that we do keep track this season because I've, you know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's a better way to go. Okay,
That
cool.
is a better way. So yeah, let's go. Hindsight is foresight. I go Liverpool win 3-1.
You say Liverpool are gonna win 3-1.
Yes.
I actually need the fixtures also up in front of me. my, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I was busy doing other things.
Hey, yeah. You're doing 5 jobs at once here, my guy. You're doing
Yeah.
5 jobs at once.
Okay. Where's the fixtures? No, nothing. Okay, we'll run it this way. Actually, I know how to run it. Hold on. Man, I have it right here in front of me. Why am I being childish? Sorry.
Oh, sherbet lemon. I also need to charge my laptop.
Okay, I've got the fixtures up. So you're saying Liverpool
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
3-1. Okay. I think
3-1 Liverpool. Let's go.
I say 2-2 Bournemouth. A 2-2 draw.
Ooh. Let's go. I'm ready, sis. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay, 2-2.
I'm
Alright,
ready.
2-2.
2-2 draw because, like you
Yeah.
said, Bournemouth still have an attacking team.
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%.
And
That's like
clearly, I don't know if they're going to fix this defensive problem in 4 days' time that Liverpool have.
no. They won't
So-
fix it. No, it's not fixed.
So it's two defenses that can't defend, apparently. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 2-2. I'll go with a draw. 2-2 draw. Maybe even a 3-3. No, I'll go 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. No, that's fine. That's fine. So then Villa versus Newcastle. I go 2-1 Villa.
You say Villa. I kind of agree with you on that. I'm not going to lie. That fixture screams Villa win, and I just don't, Newcastle have not bought anybody.
Yeah, they be 8%. They have tried. Like the one thing is you can't fault them for trying. Right? Like they went to the club, they were there, they made it, they tried to get into the VIP. They said Eketeke, nah, not in. Cisco, nah, not in. Who else did they try to sign? Cisco, Eketeke. Okay, no, they're trying to get fluents, but they've tried to sign people. Let's
Yeah,
put
they
it
have.
that way. And the players are like, my God, you don't have the facilities for that, man. You don't have the facilities. So they just went to the wrong club, right? They were out there trying to work in the CPD. Nah, they need to go to Mklanga. They were winning Mklanga. That's the issue. That's the issue. They need to go to Mklanga. They can't be going to European clubs and think they're going to drop dollar. No, go to Mklanga. There are people there waiting for you. They will let you there. So I think that they've tried too hard being a Champions League team. They tried to like bring Champions League talent, and the Champions League talents are like we know you only here on a visa. We want a permanent resident. We want a permanent resident. We know you here on a Schengen visa. No, we want permanent residents because Newcastle aren't there for long. So I'll say they've tried, but they yeah. And also the reason why is Lewis Hall and Dan Burn are injured. So that was huge for their defense. So that's also why I brought Watkins in as well, is because Newcastle haven't bought anybody. Their two best defenders are injured. So I think that Aston Villa are gonna slap them up, but they're still a good team, so I'm not gonna get like marauded. Like so, yeah. So 2-1,
No,
two
okay, I
one
agree with
Newcastle.
that. Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah. Brighton, yeah,
Fulham.
Brighton, Fulham. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw.
I said 2-1 Fulham.
Okay. You believing in your boys. Okay. Your
Yeah,
boy
man.
Raul. Your boy Raul. Your boy Raul is fighting for you.
Also, half my Arsenal players are there, dog.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's Arsenal. That's Arsenal. That's Arsenal's retirement home, man. You go to Arsenal, have a good time, and then you're like, woo, Cancun. Nah, bro. Let's go to a different part of London. Let's go Fulham. Fulham. That's a different part of London. That's your retirement home over there.
So, Sunderland, West Ham.
I think West Ham are gonna win 2-0.
Honestly, I don't know because I've never watched Sunderland play. So,
Same. So I'm
I'm,
just support. I know that they came fourth in the championship, but they won via the playoffs. West Ham are a decent team, so just 2-0, just a young 2-0.
yeah, okay, let's go West Ham.
2-0. That's just me. That's just me. Yeah, you make your own decision.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just
I'm making my own decision. Don't worry. Um, I'm gonna go 1-0. 1-0 Sunderland.
yeah. So now we have Spurs Burnley. I
Spurs win.
think it's gonna be.
As much as I want to hate on Spurs, Spurs win it.
So now here's my thing, right? Spurs have because Spurs are playing on Wednesday. They're playing the UEFA Super Cup. Don't know how they got there, but
I
actually
know
I do
how
know
they
how they
got
got
there.
there.
I know how they got there. They beat you.
Yeah. So yeah. So Spurs are playing on Wednesday in the UEFA Super Cup, and then I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's not in England. And then they have to travel like literally back to England to play a Saturday like
And you
game.
think they still can't beat Burnley, dog?
I've just said I'm giving people the whole picture. I'm giving people the whole picture where I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. That's all I'm saying. I think Spurs are going to score. They get comfortable. Then there's going to be like a last minute free kick type of corner situation, set piece, and then Burnley are going to score and make it 1-1. So I'm going 1-1 Spurs would win. That's what I'm saying.
That's good for you, but I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm just,
say that it's 2-0 to Spurs
okay.
because you got Kudus there as well.
Yeah, Kudus is there. Solanke still might be injured, but you still have Richarlison.
Yeah.
You have your Brendan Johnson. He was good last season. Yeah, but they've lost Son. My boy Pedro Porro is still around.
I'm
So then you
surprised you're not
have
seeing a
Man City.
draft. I'm surprised you're not seeing a draft team with Pedro Porro, dog.
Can I tell you how sad I was? Remember when we were doing draft, when I realized I drafted all my defenders, so I couldn't take Pedro Porro off the board. I was so I was so sad. I was like, and if you're still on waivers, just know I would have made this up. Just know I would have made this up. Just know that. But okay, cool. Now we have Man City versus Wolves. I think Man City win 3-1.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why Holland's my captain.
Okay. I say Man City win 1-0.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a much closer game than you think it's going to be.
Yeah, probably. So then we have Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. I think this is going to be a 2-2 draw.
I want to be an agent of chaos. I
Let's go,
want to be an agent of chaos.
Let's go, Sid.
I want to be an agent of chaos.
I'm
I'm gonna
2-2
say-
draw. I'm saying 2-2 draw.
I'm saying Palace win 3-2.
Let's... See, this is the Sid we need.
I want to be an agent of chaos in this scenario.
Sid, we need this Sid. You see, this is the Sid that's going to make the podcast so. Listen, here we go. This agent of chaos. Hey, I've Palace seventh. Yeah, I've Palace coming seventh. I believe they're a good team. They're a good.
I know
team.
they're a good team. The fact that they just beat Liverpool,
Yeah.
Okay, granted it was on penalties, but they went toe to toe with them and scored 2
Oh,
goals
yeah.
to come back, and they were robbed of a penalty, so whatever. But
No, that was a penalty, guys.
it was a penalty. It was a penalty.
I don't know what handball is. If VAR is starting before the season started, VAR is doing this. Ha! You out of your mind. That was a penalty.
But exactly, and you're telling me that they can't put 2 past Chelsea, 3 past Chelsea? Don't come talk to me. Mateta.
No, that's what I said.
Mateta's gonna show. This is why you should have chosen me.
Can I tell you, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, if I kept my previous team, I think Wood would have disappeared for Mateta. But I've picked Watkins. So I've made my bed. I'm going to lie in it. So let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Okay,
So then,
Forest,
Nottingham
Brentford.
Forest, Brentford. I want to know Forest.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think Forest are going to go back to the tried and trusted Chris Wood 1 goal. Anyway, just keep it tight at the back. I feel like that's where we're going to be.
Yeah.
And now, Sid, we are here. We are here.
Hey,
FPL Diamond Official FPL Diamond Dogs.
Derby. It's a derby.
And I'm going to put my heart on the line. Quote it, say it, write it in the stars. Man United versus Arsenal. Sunday, 5:30 Central African time. Man United 2, Arsenal 1. Let's go. I'm in. I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
One 0 Man United.
See, Sid, now this is nice. See, I don't need See, only Sid. See, this is why I made sure we did the predictions first, because that's why I knew what was going to happen. Sid will predict Arsenal to win the league, but then we'll predict United losing. I just wanted to just to clip it up, just so O's know the blasphemy that this man speaks. That's it. It's that.
What? What's wrong with my? I'm going. It would be such a United thing to do. Would be first game of the season in front of a fully packed house at the Theatre of Dreams, and they beat us 1-0.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I said my piece. I say it's gonna be 2-1 because I know that Saka, Jokeres, and stuff they will cause us issues.
Okay, you know what? Okay, fine. You want me to make it more interesting? Put some
No,
jeopardy
you
on
gotta
the
make it
line.
interesting, Sid.
No,
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 Sid,
I'll
say
make
what
it
you wanna
interesting.
say.
No, I can see
Say
you're
what you wanna
butthurt.
say.
You're butthurt. Okay, I'll make it more interesting. I'll make it more
No, say
interesting.
what you wanna say, Sid.
I'll make it more interesting. 3-0 Arsenal.
Okay. Say what you want to believe, Sid.
3-0 Arsenal. That's it. That's all. If you wanted me to do it, I'll do it. I'll put my chest out there, and
I'm
it's
gonna, I don't. I don't think I'm doing anything Sunday. So on Sunday, I think we can watch this game together. If you're not doing anything,
We'll chat.
yeah, we'll chat. We'll
We'll chat.
chat. You can see. You can see. Okay, then Leeds Everton is the final game of the season. I
Not
want
final
to say
game of the
1-0
season.
Leeds.
Final game.
I mean,
of the
final
week.
game of the game week.
Yes.
I say Leeds. Leeds actually, announced themselves in the Premier League with a 1-0 win over Everton.
Yeah, I go with that as well. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, because I believe Everton are going down, so I'm like, they also haven't signed anybody, so that's also they're gonna sign. They signed Grealish, so maybe that will save them. I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
he won't play this weekend though.
No, they haven't signed him yet. Yeah, he's just got the here we go. I don't even think they've agreed. They've agreed as a loan, but they haven't agreed like he hasn't done a medical or anything. So yeah, they still have time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are our hindsight is foresight predictions, and we have. I hope you guys have a great time. So we will see us on our deadline stream, so we can finally lock in these teams and decide if we're going to make the right decision or not, if we've made the right decision or not. So yeah, those are our teams. We will see you guys on Friday before the deadline. My name is Tibbs from the FPL Diamond Dogs.
And my name's Sid.
And remember, you're number one in the field.
And number one in your hearts. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe.